Trust me.
Hello guys, Commie Hamster here with this new, unkillable and incredibly powerful build for Technomancer. You'll be doing tons of damage and it's almost impossible to die while using minigun. So if you are struggling with survivability or just want something different from a firepower Technomancer build, this one is for you. As a big con, you will have unlimited movement. You are just too slow while using the minigun, so it's not viable for speedruns. But still, it's a great and really fun build to play with. You know, since I've seen the Outriders trailer, I enjoyed so much the image of the Technomancer with the Grim Inventor set, I've decided to implement it into one of my builds. The thing is, this set by itself is trash. The bonus is useless, the majority of set items chance don't help at all. There are only 2 items that have good modifiers and 2 modes that benefit this build. And it appears that these items that actually give that badass look to the character, helmet and body armor, and here's the final result. Before the complete description, I'm leaving you with the complete build as always, so if you don't want to listen to my Commie accent, just pause the video and copy it. Meanwhile, and only if you like my content, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Okay, let's start with the skills. We'll use Shrapnel to do some damage, but mainly to boost our anomaly power, Blighted Turret to boost out the anomaly power and inflict toxic onto the enemies, which is very important for this build, and Tool of Destruction as our main damage dealer. Remember that in order to use the minigun you have to hold the skill button for a moment, if not you'll keep the rocket launcher and it has nothing to do with this build. As for the class tree, we are going bottom tree, but only grabbing those nodes that will give us anomaly power. We don't need any armor or resistant node, because the fortify mode we'll use on our armor will give us all the survivability we need. We are also grabbing brain freeze in order to inflict toxic with melee, and going part of the middle tree in order to get exposing toxin that inflicts vulnerable on enemies with toxic, and mark for execution that makes the vulnerability more effective. As for the weapons, we need any weapon with status power and armor piece. Armor piece increases our resistant piercing due to the no resistant against the fortified mode, and resistant piercing increasing the anomaly power due to unstoppable force mode. The Mind Maga here has everything we need, plus skill life leech, which is also useful. We use Fortress on the weapon to another increase of anomaly power. On the armor, we'll be using 2 items of the set. The set bonus is pretty bad, but I would still use it if some of the items had a useful mode. But none of them is good. Both modes on the pants modify the rocket launcher, the gloves have really bad modifiers and useless modes, and the boots are meant to be used for the paint launcher build. So I'm just staying with the badass helmet and body armor. On the helmet we are leaving the upgraded gun mode that grants resistant piercing for the minigun and placing the Captain Hunter on the first slot. On the body, we keep the Fortify mode, it's the only element that gives us the armor bonus, but it's so huge you won't need anything else. And we place Toxic Leak on the first slot to replenish 40% of our magazine when killing the enemies with Toxic. This will keep our minigun active infinitely. On our non-set items, as always, we are looking for anomaly power, cooldown reduction and status power modifiers. On the pants we are placing Radicals Therapy to increase damage on enemies with Toxic by 15%, and one of the most important nodes of this build, Unstoppable Power. Remember, to get this mode, you'll need to dismantle heads of the reforged legendary gloves, and you only can get them if you have a pyromancer. On the gloves, we'll put no resistance against the fortified to increase their resistance piercing, and euthanizer to make the additional 25% damage to enemies with toxic. Finally, on the boots, 2 tier 1 mods, bad for your buck, which gives us a 100% base ammo increase on the minigun, and massacre, that will give us another huge anomaly power boost, granting 38k of anomaly power for each kill and stacking up to 6 times. It means that this node by itself can give us a total of 230k anomaly power boost. Mechanics. First of all, you find the best place on the map where the enemies will attack you, or where you have the best visibility of the battlefield. You activate the minigun, throw blighted turret and shrapnel in the middle of the enemies, and start shooting. Try killing the biggest enemies first so you will get the massacre bombs. Concentrate on enemies with toxic status applied, and you do more damage to them and they replenish your minigun mag. When you have enemies close to you, use melee that will also apply toxic and freeze on them. Once you clean the area, change your weapon to release the minigun, move to the next area, and repeat. As for me, the hardest part of the mechanics was pressing the Tool of Destruction skill button instead of holding it for a moment, and getting the rocket launcher instead of minigun. Everything else is much easier. Even if you make some mistake, your armor is so high, and the minigun's mag is so big that it's actually really difficult to die or lose the minigun. That's it guys, hope you enjoyed the build as much as I did. If you stayed until this point means that you actually like the content, and I'll really appreciate your subscription. I am leaving you with a complete CT15 run. Cheers!
Fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high. Star tonight, you fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity.